Okay, I'm Mr. G at Memorial High School, and we're going to work with LEDs. Check this out. Okay, so I just learned some of this today, so bear with me. Okay, check it out. Basically, I got a bench top supply. Okay, if I change the meter, good. If I change the meter to volts, okay, then I've got 2 volts, right? But I can raise that up, you see, and I can lower it. So I'm going to leave it at 2 volts. Make sure there. And then what I'm going to do is, I've got an LED here, and if I, it's okay, that's the bell ringing. If I run the LED directly, okay, then, let's see, do I have it right? No, I have it the wrong way. It's directional, so that matters. Okay. There. Okay. Can you see that?
There.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay, perfect. Okay. So now, that's if I go direct, right? But if I go before the resistor, then the light is very low. Take a look. Right? But I can crank that up. I can crank it way up, and I'm all the way up at like almost 10 volts, okay? And I can check that right now. So we're at like 8 here. I'm gonna go to 10 volts, okay? And I've got this circuit is protected now, right? So it's protected from overdoing it. Now if I take this off and I touch this to here, it will pop the LED. So I'm going to crank this way back down. Okay. And I'm going to go back on here, but I'm going to go direct and put this back in here. And notice that there's no light until I crank it up to 2 volts. Now if I go past 2 volts, it's going to turn red. And you'll notice that it looks like it's going to break, right? So that's almost at 3 volts. It will turn red. I don't know if, can you see that on the camera? There it goes red. Do you see that in the camera? Okay. So now look at me for a second. Okay, so LEDs are very voltage specific, so you have to be careful you don't overpower it. Now, if you go to buy batteries, which I tape together, it's 1.5 each, that's 3 volts, so you're going to overpower this particular LED. So what do, right? So let's take a look. So let's get rid of the power supply, right? I'll turn that off. Okay, now it's just batteries, right? Which I'll test, okay? And if I take a look right here, if I put the negative and the positive, how much is it? 3.23, okay? So it's nominal, so it's about 3 volts, okay? Now, the problem is, you know that if I go direct to the LED, I'm gonna overpower it. See how it's almost turning red? That means it's almost gonna be burnt out. So what I need to do is, if you're gonna use, hold on. Now this is the point of the video, okay? If you're going to use power that you bought from the store, which ends up being 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3 volts, okay? Then you have to use a resistor, okay? And so you'll see right here that I can put that resistor there, and it will not overpower it. Take a look. Can you see that the little light lit up? Mm-hmm. You can, right? Now you notice that the light is very low. Now that's a problem because I have the wrong resistor. I have a 2K resistor. You might want a 1K resistor, or you might have to use a calculation online to find out. So what I'm saying to you is that if you're going to use power that you bought in a battery and it ends up being 3 volts, you're going to have to put a resistor in the line right here. Okay? And I soldered it right there, and I have a resistor. Okay? If you're not going to go that route, you could just make your own battery and make any voltage you want. So if this one needs 2 volts, then you could just use a penny battery and you just stack it up until you get 2 volts. So I hope this makes sense. So if you buy the batteries, you're going to need a resistor. Okay? If you make your own batteries, you could put it to any voltage you want. All right? I'm Mr. G, Memorial High School. See you later.